is Beth Harris, and at the age of 29, 7 months ago, I had a stroke. It was definitely something I did not expect to happen. I've always been healthy, always been active as a runner, powerlifter, bodybuilder, and recently I was getting into strongman. When I started to lose pieces of my vision and started to not understand what people were saying to me, I honestly, stroke was not on my mind at all as something that would be what's wrong with me. I drove home that day from work and I started becoming very ill, throwing up without being able to stop, even though I tried multiple medicines that were being called in for me for a headache. Got to the point where my husband knew that I needed to go to the emergency room when he saw me crawling from the bathroom into the bed, crying, speaking gibberish. Honestly, I don't remember those moments, but he definitely does. So we went to the emergency room where he had to stay outside due to COVID. They discharged me a few hours later with a general headache. When the next morning, when I got up, I could only see right in front of my face and I could not process again. I couldn't speak with my daughter as she tried to make noises and get my attention. And when I finally was able to call back the doctor and they asked me my name, I couldn't tell them. I told them my birthday and I didn't understand what was wrong. In these moments, my husband knew I needed to go back to the emergency room, and so we went. In the emergency room, I lost the feeling of my right side of my body and collapsed, and they took me right back. Again, my husband had to stay outside and he waited upwards of 8 hours to figure out just what was happening. And I was then transported to another hospital to have emergency surgery to have 3 stents put into my carotid artery. I had a carotid artery dissection, which then led to the stroke. So it was definitely a turn of events, and I'm still having testing done and everything in those regards to try to figure out if this was something spontaneous or something that was slowly tearing, or just what the underlying reasons were, so that way I can know for myself, but also for my family and for my daughter. This experience, though, that has been very challenging, has also been eye-opening. I definitely 100% want to preach for self-advocacy, and also if you can't advocate for yourself, having someone that will. When I couldn't speak, my husband was there to speak for me and to get me the care that I needed, which I very much appreciate and will love him for, and will remember that experience forever. And also just to bring awareness to that stroke can happen at any age to any person, regardless of underlying health conditions or not. It's not something that I knew of before, and definitely something that I will never forget and always share moving forward.